Hi there, Neil Clark here from Falkirk Piping, www.falkirkpiping.com. Welcome to our Burns 2022 series, day number 22, no less. Before I go any further, we are still collecting for charity. The charity for today's video is Maggie's Forth Valley, and the link to the Just Giving page where you can donate may be found in the comments box below this video. Let's have a think on the piping side, the pipe tune first of all. Highland Laddie, where did we play that? It is countless regimental marches. It's the Scots Guards, the Black Watch, I don't know how many more. It's played as the salute to the chieftain on mass bands throughout the world at the end of the competition. I don't know what your take on mass bands is. I hate them with a vengeance, but there's a strange reason for that. It's probably comes from when I did play with Strathclyde Police, and it's a strange concept this, but when you were competing you were actually on duty. We'd been paid for it certainly, so I just did not enjoy being in these centre bands and watching a couple of thousand steaming drunk pipers march past thinking they were very smart. I know that for a lot of people the mass bands is the big part of the day. It's certainly a spectacle for the audience, but it's never quite going to do it for me. However, Highland Laddie, salute to the chieftain. After that, the results get announced, so we're getting towards the good part, the end of the day, where most of us have been taught we're getting nothing again. To this song, another Jacobite one. The tune is the Highland Laddie. Whether though or not it's the same tune as we know, I don't know. So the title of the song is Highland Laddie. The tune is the Highland Laddie. I've heard this sung to the tune Dainty Davy. Very interchangeable. I heard the Tannahill Weavers sing it to Dainty Davy. So, the bonniest lad that e'er I saw, bonny laddie, Highland Laddie, wore a plaid and was fu braw, bonny Highland Laddie. On his head a bonnet blue, bonny laddie, Highland Laddie. His royal heart was firm and true, bonny Highland Laddie. So he's wearing a plaid, which, let's say 1787 or so. We've just made that, it's no longer an offence, so it really was an offence. On his head a bonnet blue, definitely a Jacobite. His royal heart was firm and true. We're maybe actually talking about Prince Charles Edward Stuart here. Not entirely sure. So it carries on to verse number 3. The sun a backward course shall take, bonny laddie, Highland Laddie, ere aught thy manly courage shake, bonny Highland Laddie. Go for yourself, procure renown, bonny laddie, Highland Laddie, and for your lawful king his crown, bonny Highland Laddie. Lawful king, which indicates that the guys occupying the throne, the Hanoverians in fact, are unlawful, or at very best not lawful. So it's another little naughty song really, but he could always say, turn around and say that he collected this one rather than actually wrote it. Pretty generic, might be about Charles Edward Stuart, Bonnie Prince Charlie, but definitely one of the most famous tunes that we have for pipes. Two versions, of course, just before we finish. They're mainly in the second part. The first part changes a little, but in the second part, in the civilian version, for want of a better term, we have runs down in the second part. In the military version, it's just slightly different, and I'll play them both for you.